Welcome, this is David Garcia, and today we're going to learn how to come up with the equation that describes this blue line given to us in this graph. The equation we're going to find will be in the slope-intercept form. That is, it will have this form when we're done. So the first thing you have to do is to calculate the slope. How do we do it? First, we need to find at least 2 points on the given line that cross or intersect the grid at exactly a cross point. So if you see, we have one of those points right here, and the other one is down here. Now that we have both points, we need to get their coordinates. So the coordinates for this point here are 5, 4, and this one down here, 0, minus 5. All right. With the coordinates found, we can identify our points as point 1 and point 2. Now you may ask, teacher, which has to be point 1 and which has to be point 2? Well, it's completely irrelevant since you will always get to the same answer regardless which point you name point 1 and which point 2. So for example, in this case, let's call this point 1 and this one over here, point 2. Okay. So the equation for the slope is the differential of y divided by the differential of x. We know that the differential of y can also be written as y2 minus y1. And this will be divided by the differential of x, x2 minus x1. Okay, so our slope will be y2, which is 4, minus y1. You remember, it's -5. And this will be divided by x2, which is 5, minus x1, which is 0. So 4 minus -5 is 9, and 5 minus 0, 5. So we have our slope. Our slope is 9/5. With the slope calculated, now we can select either point and substitute it in the formula. My recommendation is that whenever you have a point that has a 0 in either of its coordinates, use that point. Okay? It'll make things easier. So because of that, we are going to use point 1. That 0 over there will make our calculations easier. So we use, again, the same formula. But now, we're just going to substitute the following. We are going to substitute point 1 right over here, and we're going to substitute our slope right over here. And we're going to leave this y and this x alone because we need to have both variables in our equation. So let's begin. We have 9/5, this is the slope, equals y minus y1, -5, and we divide it by x minus 0. So we end up with 9/5 equals y plus 5 divided by x. The x in this case is dividing. It will go to the other side multiplying. So we have 9/5 of x equals y plus 5. In the same way, this 5 will go to the other side, in this case subtracting. So we have 9/5 of x minus 5 equals 1. A little rewriting, and we have our slope-intercept equation. And this, there we go, is the equation that describes this blue line right here. Thank you very much. See you in our next class.